Hey, what's up, everyone? Black Knight 825 here, and I know it's been a long time I've done this video, like done a video in general, but I've been trying to keep up with some of my work. So forgive me, but at least I'm telling you right now. But I decided to do a video not only just for fun, but this was also for a project. So, and I asked my teacher if it'd be okay if I could do a video for the project, and he said yes. So, literally, this was hard for me to do this because I had to come up with the ideas and the stuff for it. So, but anyways, the concept we had to do was that well, the thing that we had to do was we had to either choose a concept or an author. For me, I thought it was gonna be easy, and I did a concept. Now I didn't know that this would be hard for me because the concept I chose was truth. Now here's the thing. You know what? Let me just start what I'm gonna say. Let me take you back. You know, to be honest, there is a time where we're so confused about the meaning of truth. There has been many questions about truth, and I'm very overwhelmed because I had the opportunity to ask many people three questions. Now, people are looking at me and probably wondering what's the three questions. Well, I'll tell you. The first question I asked many people, it was the main question, is what is truth? And trust me, the results were very interesting. To be honest, you can probably figure it out. The most common answer that people said to me about about truth is when people is giving or stating something, whether it's an event or a sequence, that is true and not it is not made up. Now, however, to be honest, there was there has been other responses with this question that were actually very interesting. For example, there's a response that was from my greatest best friend in the world, and I love her to death. Her name is Emily Ramos. She said that truth is having no weight on your shoulders and feeling free and sure to yourself. To be honest, when I heard that, I thought that is true. Now There's another example from a different person, different teacher, a teacher, I should say. This is from my great English teacher, Mr. Goodson, at the Career Center. Shout out to him if you guys want me to tell you more about him. But this is for you, Mr. Goodson. He states that truth is what is true, what corresponds into reality, what actually is. To be honest, these words are wise, coming from a great and a wise man. Here's the thing. Neil Burton, an MD of What is Truth from psychologytoday.com, states that truth tends to lead to successful actions and inspiration and instrumental values. Truth can be used for understanding and sympathy. Though, on the other hand, though, what's the fact of it is that truth is a property not so much of thoughts and ideas, but more properly of beliefs and estimation. Fair example. To be honest, here's a fair example. Whenever we're in in any history class, world history, world geography, whatever the cause may be, we have to learn the history over and over, but the truth from what the people who are known as historians, who have been in history, we have to learn their truth, their perspective, over and over again, just to really, just to be accepted, just to accept that the fact that we're all standing here today, and it's not really going to be that easy. Trust me, I know. It's never been easy. Though, and here's another example from the responses. It's from a teacher, from my from my English one teacher, Mr. Goodson. Shout out, Goodson. Sorry, Mr. Murphy. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Murphy. Shout out to him. I was in high school. He's the best, to be honest, in my perspective. He states that truth is a concept for certain certainty that encapsulates the other most limits of one's understanding. Such wise words from a wise man, as I said before. There was another question that I asked people about, and as I said before, the results were very interesting, quite interesting, to be exact. The second question, well, technically it was the third question, but the third question that I skipped to was, why does truth exist? And like I said, the results were quite interesting. To be honest, the most common response from the people from people they gave me were, truth exists because people exist, and it's also the way, a way to avoid, for us to avoid against lies. To be honest, that's actually true, kind of true. But here's the thing: truth is constructs and adaptive, and while lies are destructive and self-defeating. Neil Burton, MD. There is a quote that states, rather than love, than money, than fame, give me truth. From Theros. Or, I don't know how to say the name. I may say it wrong, but forgive me. There are so many facts and opinions about truth, knowing that the possibilities are endless. Another factual from encyclopedia states that the theory of truth holds that that a belief or a position, can't say the words, I'm sorry, but is true, but like I was saying, position is true when it corresponds to the way the world is. For example, on the question of why does truth exist, like I said to with my English my English one teacher, Mr. Murphy again, he gives an interesting response. He gave me an interesting response. He states that truth exists to provide us with a fixed point, which to sound our existence. Like I said before, but this time, such great words from a great man. Truth can be known as a theory. If true opinions is thinking what is, while false opinion is thinking what's not. However, truth has two kinds, consisting either the discovery of one proportion of ideas, or in the conformity of our ideas objects to their real existence. This was from David Human from encyclopedia.com. The thing is, objective truth is no doubt the idea itself as reality that corresponds to the Norton. George Helen Frederick Hegel. Another example from my teacher, from the response of what and why does truth exist? And like I said, it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting, to be honest. He states that truth is from God. Without it, we are lost. To be honest, in my opinion, the reason why truth exists is because, of course, like he said, truth is from God, and without it, we are lost. But basically, if we don't have truth, we don't know who to trust anymore. We really don't know who to trust. And it's hard, to be honest. It will be hard for us to trust anybody, to be honest. Now, the last question I've asked people. Many people, and the results were quite interesting, to be honest. And I had so many good examples to give you guys now. But to be honest, when I first encountered all of this, it was just incredible. The last question, well, the second question was, what is the difference between truth and reality? Another example from Mr. Goodson, my English teacher, says that truth is reality. It is the same thing. It is the world that as it really is, without our opinions. To be honest, truth can never be the same without reality. It may be different, yes, but it's not going to be that easy. Now, Aaron Burke from with his citation or source, I should say. He never gave me the actual source or the name, but I'm gonna keep going on with this. It's, how do I put this? How do I say this? But I don't know how to say this, to be honest. To be honest, he says in his source, truth has many meanings, though truth is always what works. Truth is what works. Truth is logically consistency among the set of beliefs an individual holds. To be honest, that's very good. Quote saying, "He who says anything that is or is not will say what is true or what is false." Truth is when an idea, beliefs, or a statement matches or corresponds with the way the world actually is, meaning reality. When truth bearers matches with the truth makers, they say, and they are said to they. Let me phrase that. They say they are said to stand in an appropriate correspondence relationship, and truth is obtained. To be honest, truth is never gonna be that easy, guys. Truth is always, it will always become a pain. It's never gonna be that easy. Another example of what I said. What's the difference between truth and reality? Is that it was from. This is from my one of my friends. If I can, real quick, I had it. Here it is. This is from one of my friends. His name is A Johnny, but we call him A Johnny Hall, but we call him AJ. He says that truth can be made up by stories or of someone else. Then reality you can see, hear, or smell it. Great words. Another example is from my geometry teacher, Miss Johnson. Shout out to her. Truth is reality with an essence of opinions or thoughts. Reality is a situation as it is preserved by everyone in a situation. Reality is the human understanding of the truth. Another example. This will be the last example. It's from my best friend. Like I said, it was my greatest best friend. Well, actually, I have two more examples, but let me get to this one. It's from my best friend. I love her. I love her so much. Shout out to her. Emily Ramos. She says that truth and reality are the same thing. But is there really a difference to it? I think there is, but sometimes there isn't. Another example. Wow, I can't say the words correctly. Examples. Example. This is the last one. It's from my best friend, and you all should know him. He's known as the Creature, but Trayvon Schwartzball. And he says that truth can be told by evidence, while reality can be expressed. To be honest, we don't know what's gonna happen. We always have a hard time trying to get through the day. Now, it may not be easy. It may not. Could be. We don't know. But the thing is that we have to be prepared of what's coming next. Now, I would say this. Yes, it's not going to be that easy. But truth is never going to be heartwarming. Yes, it can be pain. It can hurt us. Here's another example that is not from the question, but this is from one of my friends. This is from my friend Charles Marshall. Ellison High School. Truth is something that we all need to get and learn to get used to. Lies can be a sharp pain. Truth can be a bandage. But the pain from the lies will sting so much. But the truth will set and cover us, keeping us safe. Another example from my friend, from a friend, Angel. My friend Angel. This one, she said, with the last question that was literally the second question. What is the difference between truth and reality? She said that the difference between the two is that reality is actual life, and truth is what we preserve to be reality. Makes sense, right? Let's see. Another example. This one's actually the first question, but this is from one of my best friends, Nevaeh. For the first question, she said that truth is always to be honest. Let me first that. Truth is like always to be honest, always to be true to yourself. Truth is like a way to the light, the way out of the darkness. Now, this next example. This is from my mother. I love her. She is my mother. And I believe, like, was it 2 weeks now? It's gonna be 2 weeks now. Mother's Day is coming out. So if mom, if you're watching this, love you, and I want to say Happy Mother's Day. If the day ever comes. Right, this is from my mother. She said for the first question she did is that she says that truth is like always being honest. Honest. Lies are always hurt, will always hurt people. Truth may hurt, but in the end, it could build something extraordinary. Amazing words from my mother. You see, everyone, truth is not going to be. Truth can always be used as a way trying to give up false statements. There are two kinds of truth. There are absolute truth and relevant truth. Let me do something real quick. Let me show you something. I need to give you guys something. Now, I don't know if you all wanted me to say this, but there is a Bible verse that I found. And I'm trying to find a page so I can be able to figure it out. Because I'm trying to remember. There it is. So real quick, let me get my Bible, and I'll tell you something. Got it right here. All right. I have it here. This is not the this is not the thing, the page I want to get to. Here we are. All right. So, alrighty then. 32. This is from John 8:32. Then you will know. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Everyone, listen. Truth can never be quite the same. Yes, we may have truth in our lives right now, but we need to have truth always in our lives, because truth will never can let us go. I'll give you one more example from my best friend. I love her, like I said, Emily Ramos. She said this for the last question. What if truth doesn't exist? What if it just a fable or a made up word that people is just like to throw around? Think about that. Now, to be honest, when I read that, when I heard that, it got me thinking. It got me thinking because I don't know what to be honest, I never knew. So, anyways, that was my project, everyone. I hope you liked it. Because, to be honest, I missed a few things. I was supposed to have 2 more sources. I'm sorry. I didn't have them. I wanted to just see how this might go. And I'm hoping just, if I just submit it on YouTube, I'm hoping that with your guys' help and your opinions of what you guys think about it. So, like you all know what I'm gonna say, put it down in the comments down below of what topic you guys want me to do, what songs you guys want me to sing, what drawings you guys want me to do, and what challenges you want me to do with my friends. And always smash that like button. Hopefully, to be honest, I'm not gonna ask for a like goal. But I want you guys, if you guys want to, share this video with your friends if you guys want to. I wouldn't mind. And please, smash that like button. Please. I know I've asked that so much, but I would appreciate it if you guys help me out. So please, everyone. Like I said, I hope you guys like this. Put in the comments down below of what you guys want me to do. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.